Can we get him to smile? What do you think? Jackson gentle.
Hey, look over here.
Is he still tired?
Huh?
Wow. Be gentle, mama. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. Oh, look, is he smiling? We're having a pretty decent morning because, I don't know, I feel like actually rested. And Sean is not screaming bloody murder this morning. He's actually like hanging out with us. It's not gonna last very long, so I'm gonna have to get up. But I'm gonna pick up the camera a little bit today and you guys can hang out with us. It should be a very chill, for the most part, at home, kind of catch up on all the home things kind of day. This week, or like the last couple weeks, or maybe just this week, but we've started to finally get like smiles from the baby. So I've been trying so hard to catch him on camera, but it's really hard. But he seems to be in better spirits. He actually slept pretty decent last night. I was still up like a million times and he still like slept on me most of the night because he likes to like be on me. So, you know, I have to position the cushions and make it, you know, safe so that he's not gonna like fall off the bed. But I was still up a lot, but he would like go right back to sleep. He would kind of wake up, be gassy, I would nurse him, I would burp him, and then he would go back to sleep. So I actually do feel like I got some decent sleep. The night before was rough. The night before was like one of the worst nights he's had because he was like just fussy the whole night, wouldn't settle, like hardly slept. So I'm glad that he recouped that. It's like my whole day revolves around like trying to get a few moments like this where he's just like content in my lap and looking and smiling. And I'm glad that we got to start off the day like this because usually like from the time that I get out of bed, he's like screaming and then it's like the, I don't know, like my stress levels, my, what is that, the cortisol levels are like raging. Yeah, we get to have like a nice calm morning. It probably will not last. Like I said, he's also starting to make like those little cooing sounds. They're so cute. I have to put some clothes on him because the pajama that he was in last night, he kind of, not like totally soaked through it, but he got it a little bit wet, so I took it off. And I put some clothes on him. I also want to get his 1 month photos finally done. I had ordered like the little like 1 month signs and stuff. But the day that I got them, he was like not in the mood. So maybe today he's actually in the mood. We can take his 1 month photos. Go twinkle little star, how I wonder. I want to do it. Okay, well sing it. Sing it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Anyway, we're gonna try to continue with homeschool 2 today. Do a little bit. We did some yesterday. Yesterday, Joe was able to take Sean up to the nursery for a bit, and so then I was able to do like one-on-one homeschool with the kids. But let me see if maybe we do some of that.
I'm playing Minecraft today.
Oh, Riley's also been playing Minecraft with Joe, and that's been like her reward when she's behaving good. And I don't know how to play that game, but apparently it's something fun that you can do.
I love to do that.
What is it that you do? You build stuff?
You build, you find places where you build houses.
But she only plays with Joe. Like that's like her daddy-daughter time, and they play together. Gives me a break, and it gives me a chance to like catch up on other things. So that's what we've been doing here. Okay, you are tired. So let's see if we get you to take your nap. By the way, I gotta tell you, we opened up the Kirkland brand, the Costco diapers. We got the whole box in. This was like 192 diapers. I paid $34.99, I think, for the box. We opened them up yesterday. This is what they look like. And so far, my first impression is that they're actually pretty good. Like, I didn't really have any issue with them. I like the stretchiness of like this part, like the part where, whatever, like the, what do you call this? Like the tab that then you, the flap, whatever. I like the stretchiness of it. I feel like it's pretty absorbent, pretty comparable to the Pampers. I mean, I don't see like a huge difference. I'm wearing a Pampers now just because I'm trying to run out of like, finish the ones that I had upstairs. But last night, for overnight, he wore one of the Kirkland brand ones, and I didn't change him the entire night because he was so content and he was wrapped up tight in the swaddle and he wasn't really like fussing too much. So I was like, I'm not even gonna touch him, I'm not gonna wake him up. And this morning his diaper was full of pee. Yes, he had leaked a little bit, but he had leaked before. Like, he's leaked other times in the Pampers. So it's not like he leaked massively, or it's not like it wasn't able to hold the pee. Like, there was a ton of pee on that diaper. So far, so good. So far, I'm liking it. And if I can save some money on the diapers, then I'm down. All right, let's make some coffee. I am in the fall spirit. brought out my pumpkin mug that I had made. Was this last year? This is my pumpkin mug, and we're gonna have some pumpkin coffee. You can make that a toast. All right, here's the setup. We've got the Starbucks pumpkin creamer. I've been looking for the Chobani one, and every time we go look for it, we cannot find it yet. But we've got that one for now. We'll put your baby down.
No, she really likes to be carried.
This is how I've been making just like my treat coffee. I put whipped cream, and then I've got pumpkin pie spice. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. And now I have a nice pumpkin fall vibes coffee.
One-handed again.
One-handed? Making your breakfast with your baby in your hand?
Yes.
You're practicing for one day when you have a real baby? Because that's basically what your life is gonna be like.
Well, I need to take care of my doll for now.
Yeah. What is he doing? Just chilling? Joe blows in his face and then he gets all excited.
Come on.
I'm just so happy to see him calm and happy this morning. Hey, wait. I gotta put on the carrier. Gotta put on the carrier. Gotta put it on. All right, so this is what his first nap of the day usually looks like. What time is it even now? It's like about to be, well, it's 8:30. So he technically got up out of bed. I don't want to tell you exactly like what his schedule looks like because I keep telling you it's like every day is different. But he woke up probably like around 7:30 today, like that he was finally ready and awake for the day. So I was nursing him, then I brought him downstairs, and then by this time he starts fussing. So the first nap of the day is usually like in the carrier. That way I can still like go about doing stuff in the kitchen, and I can make breakfast, I can make my coffee. So I'm gonna kind of just bop him around, see if he'll go down. Usually he will. It's gonna take a little bit. I've got the passy. So then once he's asleep, then usually I can just like at least enjoy my cup of coffee or, you know, have my breakfast. So we'll see what this little guy wants to do today. All right, he is finally asleep. It took me a little bit longer than normal to get him down, but I'm gonna take advantage since I'm not quite hungry yet. I'm gonna take advantage and like do my daily like look for dirty clothes, all these things that are just like laying around. See if I get this to the laundry room. Then I need to catch up on laundry because the amount of laundry that we have these days, and I don't know, that's like one area that I'm like really struggling in, is like keeping up with the laundry. This stuff over here I had literally had in a basket for like 2 days, and I finally got around to folding it. So let's go take this and put it away. I already need to like go through his drawers and like take out the stuff that doesn't fit him anymore, because sadly like all the newborn stuff doesn't fit him anymore. I even had like some preemie stuff in there from Jackson that clearly does not fit him anymore. So I need to maybe do that at some point. Like all of these like little tiny projects that I would love to do, but it's like I never have the time to do it. Look how cute my aunt had made Sean some little like custom burp blankets or like burp cloths. So it's like his first thing that has his name on it. These are super cute, so I gotta put these away. She also got him like these like super soft like burp cloths. They're like, I'm sure like organic cotton, really nice. I wash these. And then here in the kids' room, I'm gonna put this away because this basket has been here for like 3 days since I last washed it. And it's all ready to go. I just haven't put it away. So this is really what my life looks like. It's like finding just whatever moments in time where you can actually get some stuff done. And like right now with him in the carrier, it's not a bad time as long as he'll like stay sleeping. Sometimes he's like bothered by the wiggling or bothered by me doing too much stuff, but sometimes he'll actually stay sleeping. But it was funny because I was watching a video or like a an Insta story from somebody that I follow on Instagram, and she was kind of like in the same boat where she was saying that she has like a 2-month-old, and that the other day, like, you know, she runs her business because she has a blog and stuff, and the other day she was telling her friend like, oh, I got a workout in, I answered 3 emails, and I don't know what the other thing was, maybe like make herself some lunch or whatever. Basically she was saying like, oh, I did these 3 things. And her friend was like, oh, that's great, like you got some stuff done. And she's like, yeah, but all of that took me, like I did all of that within the span of 7 hours. Like it took me 7 hours to get a workout in, answer 3 emails, and make myself some food. Like that's all I did within 7 hours. And I kind of very much resonated with that because that's how I feel some days. Like, I know obviously that I'm taking care of all the kids, and there's other things that I'm sure that I am doing. Just, you know, feeding a kid, I know just feeding him alone is like a great job and a great task and worthy task, all the things. But it takes me like 5 days to completely get through a load of laundry, or it takes me 5 days to answer 3 emails. Like, I've got like all of those things that I feel kind of behind on. Plus there's like the everyday like mom things, like all the phone calls you have to make, all the appointments, like all of the stuff that's just like on your mind. Like, we've got stuff going on with the house, we've got people here doing stuff to the house, I have doctor's appointments that I have to schedule, I've got people that I need to call back. Like as stupid as it sounds, Massage Envy is a place that I have to call because they're about to cancel my account because, you know, my credit card, we had like credit card fraud, they canceled my credit card. I got a new credit card, but the new credit card isn't in their system, so they think I'm not paying and they're gonna cancel my account. Like, all of those things, like the mental load things that you have to remember to do, and people that need you to call them back, and just all of that stuff gives me anxiety because I feel like I can't catch a break. I can't get through all of the phone calls and all of the things. Like, I've been wanting to FaceTime my friend for like the entire week, the whole week. I'm like, oh, let me FaceTime her. Like, I'm sure that she would like to like chat and talk. I would like to chat and talk to her. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, that never happened. So I feel like a terrible friend. So if you are in the same boat, again, we are in the same boat. I'm sure you are doing a fabulous job. I know at my core that I am doing a fabulous job. It's just that there's not enough hours in the day to get all of the things done, and things just take a lot longer. Alright, Sean just finished nursing, and I think it's a good time to do his 1 month photos because he's actually in a decent mood. So I had ordered this pack of the little monthly, what do you call them, milestone photo cards. These weren't expensive at all. I think it was like $10 for the set, so I'll link them down below if you guys want some of these. With the other kids, I always did the monthly photo blankets, the blanket itself that had like the 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. But I thought that this would be cute, so I'll have him in like a white onesie so that every month we just like go changing out the onesie. Oh, look, on the back is where it says 2 months. So I guess there's only 6 of them. And then my thought is that I'm just gonna have him on the Snuggle Me on the floor and then take the pictures from above. That way every month you go seeing like how much bigger he is like on the Snuggle Me. I don't know. We will see if that works out, but at least we'll get some, maybe some pictures of him. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're fine. Nope, don't run, don't do it. Nope, no. You're happy, you're happy, you're happy, you're happy. There you go. Let's see. Are you gonna say happy? Like this? Or you seem kind of sad, but let's keep you happy. Let's keep you happy. Thank you. All right, I think we got it. I think I will very much take that for our 1 month photos. Cutie, thank you for these 5 minutes of not screaming. I appreciate it. Hey, cutie. All right, so it's a little later, it's like 10. So Sean was due for his next nap. So Joe's been really helpful, and usually this nap, he'll take Sean upstairs to the nursery and just hang out with him. So since he's got the baby, this is like the best opportunity right now for me to do school with the kids. Yesterday we did school with Jackson and Riley, but today I'm thinking I'm just gonna do school with Riley because like we did 2 lessons with Jackson yesterday. He doesn't really need to like sit at the table again today. He's gonna work on this assignment. I already explained to her what she has to do, so it's a little bit independent. So you work on this and I'll be right back, okay? I'm still over here trying to drink my coffee. We've got more school books. I do have my devotional that I can work on. So I will probably, maybe if she's, you know, kind of entertained there, I can do my devotional. I have my phone out because I've got to call Massage Envy with my new credit card. Like, like all of the things that I'm trying to take care of in this small amount of time. I've also got this like fancy timer, you guys, because we started implementing like the timer system. This was something that Joseph Buell bought because he was like over the kids taking 500 million years to eat their dinner, and like when we do cleanup time, we use the timer. So if you guys are looking for like a nice little timer, I mean, we use it for anything really. Like you could use this for homeschool, you could use it for cleanup, you could use it for, you know, how long it takes your kids to eat their food. But now they know, like, if they've got 30 minutes, like they can look at the timer, and when it goes off, like that's it, they're done with their food. Or Joe uses it at night, like if like we try to like maintain a routine for nighttime. Like by 7:30 the kids are bathed and they're ready to go do prayers and stuff. So at 7 he'll set the timer, you know, for 30 minutes, and he's like, all right, we got 30 minutes to do like the whole nighttime routine. So it's just been something that we've been using as a family.
I always finish.
You always finish in time?
Except for one.
Except for once.
With my toys.
With your toys? Yeah, there was one time that they didn't clean up in time and the rest of the toys that were out went to the garage for the night. But yeah, that is a timer. I don't think we need to use it, so I've been keeping it back here with the rest of the school stuff. Jackson's gonna play with his cars, but maybe at some point... You're doing a race? At some point, I'll bring out this this little basket, which I don't know if I've shown you guys, but it's a new toy that I got for Jackson for like homeschool, for teaching him his ABCs. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, but it's like the little magnetic train set, and it's the cutest because he has all the letters now, and they're little trains, and they all line up. And so we've been going and like bringing these out every once in a while, and I'll ask him like, okay, can you find A? All I'm trying to do this year is teach him his letters. So he knows quite a few, and we've been working on the letters in his name. So sometimes we'll do like a little train that spells Jackson. This is like a good resource, and I'll link these for you guys if you've been looking for something like this for your little one. I just got off the phone with Massage Envy, so my account has not been suspended, or I was suspended, now I'm unsuspended. So I'm just glad that that's like off of my mental list. You know, like just like those things that I no longer have to think about. So that is good. Maybe one of these days I'll actually get to use one of my 5,000 credits that I have in my account. I think I'm gonna try like as soon as I can. Are you allowed to like get facials when you're nursing? I think you can, because if I can, I would like to go get some kind of a facial. And I mean, it's just an hour, so I should be able to leave the baby for an hour and go get a massage or go get a facial. So we will work on that, some self-care at some point in my life. Meanwhile, we took out the tunnel. I mean, the kids have had this for years, but they asked for it the other day, and so I made the mistake of taking it out, and now it's like always in the middle of my house. But Jackson is playing with his cars, and he like throws the cars through there, so he's entertained while we've been doing school. We already did math. We're gonna do a little bit of we're doing reading now, and we're gonna do some language arts. But I wanted to show you one of the cool things about the Good and the Beautiful curriculum is this little app that they have called Letter Tiles. I'm gonna show you on my phone. This is one of those things that I can never show on Instagram because like I literally need to show you my phone, and how am I gonna record it? Like when I'm, you know, trying to Insta story, I can't Insta story my own phone. But it's awesome because it's been like, I go to level K and we are on lesson 73. And so it's this little spelling app. So I'm gonna tell her like these words to spell, and then I give her my phone, and then she spells the words. So let's see. Jackson, can you be a little quiet, please? All right, so let's see if you can spell the word flag.
But you can't look.
I can't look? Flag. So you see, she goes selecting the letters, and there we go, flag. How about grab? Grab. Grab.
Grab.
Grab. What sounds do you hear? Okay, but you're missing one. So you see it says gab, but grr. So what are you missing? This is like the first time that she's spelling like the consonant blends. Grab. Perfect. So you've got grab. So at first they started with like just like, you know, dog, cat, like smaller words. These are a little bit harder, but how about slip? Slip. Awesome. Good job. So we're gonna go do some language arts, and then we'll be done with schoolwork for the day.
He is the best dog. It is Jack. He can help Dad. He can help Brad. Brad.
All right, so it is like 11 o'clock. The baby's about to be up any minute now. I'm trying to hold him off until like 11:30, but I wouldn't be surprised if he starts screaming any minute now. That's why like when Joe takes him up for his nap, it's like I'm trying to squeeze in as much as I can in that hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, because that's like the probably best stretch of time that I get. Yes, Jackson? Throughout the day to get stuff done. But I was able to do my devotional. So right now I'm sure I've shared this, but I've been going through this devotional from Daily Grace Co. That's just a walk through the Psalms. So it's Psalm 61 through 90. I don't know why my camera has been like not in good lighting, whatever. But every day I try to read like one of the Psalms, and then there's like a quick little like passage about it. And so that's what I did today. I did Psalm 69 today, which was really good. Then tomorrow we'll do Psalm 70. Trying to keep up as best as I can with stuff like this. And then yesterday I was really happy because I joined with our church. I joined a Bible study. And the girl that is in charge of like all of the ministries and stuff, I had lunch with her like a while ago. And then she had texted me and was like, oh, there's this Bible study starting up at church. They have in-person Bible study. And then I was kind of like, well, that's not gonna work for me because I have a newborn and it's just kind of crazy. So she was like, well, I'm hosting like a Zoom version of it. So like every Wednesday at 5:30, there's a Zoom call. It's for 8 weeks. It's for an hour, like an hour and 15 minutes. And then I just hop on the Zoom and we go through the Bible study. And if you're Catholic, then you may or may not know, but Jeff Cavins is the one that like leads the Bible study. So Jeff Cavins is like one of the people that we like over here. We gather on the Zoom call. Yesterday there was like 14 women on the call, and then like we just do like an introduction, or like there's like a question we answer with each other, and then we watch the video about whatever it is that Jeff Cavins is talking about. So the whole thing is like unlocking the mystery of the Bible and trying to make sense of the Bible. So I'm excited to do that. And then after we watch the video, we do like group questions and we answer questions. It's good because these are the kinds of things that I've been wanting to do in person, and hopefully one day I'll be able to do that, like just like how Joe goes to the men's group meetings and stuff at church. One day, hopefully at some point in my life, I'd like to be able to go to the women's ministries and have more of this incorporated into my life. But right now it's kind of hard to do that, so at least I get to do it virtually, and it's something that I can look forward to every Wednesday. So happy that at least our church has that. I know that there's lots of churches that do lots of Bible studies and stuff, but I had never, you know, been a part of a church that does this kind of stuff. So I'm happy to be a part of that. What do you mean turn off the movie? He was watching Zootopia. Are you done watching the movie?
Yeah.
What do you want to do now? You want to play?
No, Mama. I just don't know what to do.
Oh, you don't know what to do? I'm so sorry. All right, I went upstairs to take a quick shower. And the kids, I come down and the kids have been playing the Guess in 10 game. So he is looking at these little cards. It's the funniest thing. He looks at the cards and then he gives Riley a hint. So like she has to guess that animal. Okay, what's the hint, Jackson?
This one, jump and jump. What do you guess? Bunny. Nuh-uh. Kangaroo? Nuh-uh.
Tell her if it's big or little.
It's little.
He obviously can't read like the hints himself, like they have clues, but he's like making up his own clues. They've gone through all of those already. Tell her what letter it starts with. It starts with F.
It starts with F.
Where does it live? Maybe you can...
Box?
No, Riley.
No, Riley.
So it hops. We know that it hops.
It hops.
And where does it live, Jackson? Well, is it like, look at the picture. Is it on water? Is it on land?
It's on water. It lives in water. Is it a fish?
Riley, it hops. Fish doesn't hop.
Hop out of the water.
No. What sound does it make, Jackson?
With it. Is it a frog? Yeah! Frog!
Got it. So that's what they've been doing. Sometimes I'm just so happy when I see like them entertaining themselves.
What does one start with?
A W. That one is W.
A whale? Why do you use that
You can't guess before you have a hint, Riley. Okay. So now they were doing that, and that's like educational too, because it's like, you know, abstract thinking and guessing and whatever. So I'm glad that they found it. They found that in their little homeschool cart. They decided to take it out. You see, I went to go get dressed. I actually took a quick shower. Like, this has been the most productive nap time ever because the baby's sleeping on Joe right now. So I think he's been trying to put him down in the crib, and sometimes he'll last like 15 minutes. Sometimes we've been able to get him to last like 30 minutes in the crib, and Joe just sits up there in the nursery watching him. And then like if he wakes up, then the rest of the nap is like on him. I think it is close to 12 o'clock now. And yeah, it's 11:56 now, and I need him actually to wake up because my boobs are leaking. Taking a shower, I was putting on clothes, and I'm like, oh, my boobs are leaking. That's so fabulous. But anyway, something else that is super exciting around here that we are gonna do right now, finally going to remove the tiny potty out of the bathroom down here, because we had set up the tiny potty, the Paw Patrol one that we bought Jackson for potty training, and for a long time that's like where he was peeing, that's where he was pooping. But we finally have gotten him, thank the Lord, to the point where he'll just use like the actual big toilet, and I am so thankful for that, because I was so tired of cleaning that tiny potty. That's like disgusting. If you know, you know. So now, yes, this is like the toilet. This little potty I'm gonna put in the garage, and then this is what he will use to use the bathroom with a little step stool. So farewell to the tiny potty. Our little dude is awake. I fed him. Right now he's pretty content. Something else that I was doing during quiet time or during his nap time was Riley had drawn him these pictures. I think I showed you, but I finally got around to laminating them. So now he has these black and white cards that we can show him during his awake time. And he can maybe track them. And it's just so cute that his sister made these for him. So these are supposed to be brontosauruses, I think. Riley, right? These are brontosauruses? Yeah. But I wanted them laminated so that they don't get like destroyed. What do you think, Gordo? They're beautiful.
I don't know how far you big cake.
What do you think? Are they nice? Here, Gordo. Look.
They're too small.
You wanna see them? Look, see black and white. And look, this one has a sun. This one has a sun.
Why is it larger?
Go this way. Go this way. Your tummy time. That was a good one. It's your tummy time. Look it up here. Nope. Okay. Don't be mad. What is going on over there? Oh, that's gonna be an ocean. There you go. Because you have sea animals. By the way, you guys, his eyes are still pretty light. I can never show you guys properly, but I think he might have lighter eyes than the other kids. I don't know if you can tell at all here, but his eyes are still looking pretty light. Hi, Cuckoo. Can you see yourself? I know that with the other kids, like they always had kind of like grayish eyes, but then they turned like super dark like mine. Like I have dark brown eyes. But I feel like his might be a little bit lighter. I still don't think that they're gonna be like blue, but they might be a little bit lighter than the other kids. Maybe like a hazel, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a hazel kind of greenish. How can you be tired already? Like, that's the thing. Like, he literally wakes up from a nap and sometimes he's right back to being tired again. How do I keep you happy? That's gonna be the game we play. All right, so it's a little later. We actually just got back from a little outing. Nothing super exciting, but we had to, well, I had to go get my fingerprints done. Like I had to go, I don't know, I've never done it before. I had to go to like the UPS store, whatever, do my fingerprints because the kids are gonna be starting a co-op, which I'm very excited about. So once a week, we're gonna see how it goes because obviously this is the first time that we go, but I found a co-op through some of the Catholic churches down here, and it's like a Catholic co-op that they'll be going to once a week, just so that they can hang out with other kids. It's gonna be very different from the other co-op that we were in Virginia, at least from what I'm gathering from the information that I have. It's gonna be a bit more structured. It's not at people's houses, it's at an actual church or like the, you know, like little offices in the church. Jackson and Riley are gonna be going. So eventually it'll be the process of like me taking both of them plus the baby. So Jackson will be like in the nursery group, and then Riley I think is gonna gonna be in the older kids group. I don't know. Once we start going, then I can give you more info. But point is that one of the requirements was to get my fingerprints done. So now that is knocked out. So I'm happy about that. Little dude started screaming bloody murder in the car, of course. So the kids were not very happy. So I threw him in the carrier now that we got home so he can extend, you know, like finish the rest of his nap here with me. So we're gonna have lunch and then the rest of the day I'm gonna chill. Like I've got maybe some editing to do and maybe catch up on laundry. But I am gonna end the vlog here today. I know it was kind of not like a full day, just kind of like a half day. But if I keep going the rest of the day, I'll never get this vlog edited and put out. Yes, Jackson. What's up? Hey, little buddy. Do you still love your mom?
Yeah, I still love you forever.
Oh, good. You still love me forever. It was actually so sweet. The other day, Sean was hanging out in the in his little area down there, and Jackson just came up to me and he said, "You know, Mom, I'm gonna protect Sean forever." It was so cute. So I think he's warming up to being a good big brother. But anyway. Thank you for hanging out with us today for today's vlog. I hope you guys are doing great, and any of you moms out there with tiny little humans like this, I hope you guys are still surviving. But thanks again. I love your faces. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.